Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Morgan from Capsule Computers back with another episode of Capsule Computers Impact. Today we're playing the retail version of Defiance. I've got it on the PC and on the Xbox 360, but I'm going to be showing you all the Xbox 360 version of the game today. Looks a little bit rougher, a little bit lower res sometimes, but I like it. It plays just fine. And I got a buddy that I'm trying to catch up to, so we'll see how this goes. Now, over the course of the last few days, Treon Worlds has been having, they've been kind of scrambling all the jets, trying to get as many of the, bugs worked out, patches flying off the shelf, and letting everybody know what's going on with that. You might also notice today I'm wearing the headphones. That's so I can kind of hear a little bit of feedback, because I try to keep things quiet for you guys so that everything comes through crystal clear. And I'm also trying a new mic today, so we'll see how all this goes. Now, in the first CC Impact episode I ever did, I was just working through the intro. Basically is all we got through. So what I've done for the retail version of the game is played through that intro. It was the same thing as the beta. And I've got my character ready to go from the end of getting your pistol, your first power, your rifle, or whatever your primary weapon is, and moving forward. Alright, you'll see we got the pursuits that are already popping up over there. So these pursuits are long-term goals. Something in the console version of the game. I believe it does it with the version 2. If you're using the controller, is you'll notice that it kind of the reticle snaps too. See if I'm looking off to the side here, pulls back, bam, right on the enemy. So, do that now. All right, so we'll hit the back button here, go into the menus. You'll notice on the bottom left down there is a thing that says Ego with a left trigger thing. If you hold down the left trigger, that brings up your menu, radial menu. Now, on the computer, you'll use different keystrokes. You're going to have to know half a dozen or more keystrokes on the keyboard, but they also have this radial menu built in. And you can plug in an Xbox controller on the PC and use it just like you would. Oh, shit. Those guys have already been popped. That's right now the start. I'd expect that. You see I got a critical kill. Anytime you get a headshot, you get a critical kill. And, oh look, I already got me a new weapon. And if you kill a whole series of enemies at the same time, in quick succession, you get chain kill bonuses, so you get more XP for that too. Let's see, alright. Go over here and take care of this real quick.
This evac seat is empty. I hope whoever was in there is still alive, somewhere. I'm experiencing a lot of interference. Get to an open area so I can scan the valley.
You'll also notice on the drops, a lot of the times, the only things you'll get, every now and then you'll get a piece of gear. That's really, honestly, fairly rare with this game. Most of the time, it's ammo. And then the way that the shield system works, it's kind of like Halo or one of those where you take damage over time, and it'll drain your shields, and then it starts working into your health. But if you're able to, take cover, and you can get out of there pretty quick. So, you'll notice here, the B button, at least it's a B button on the Xbox, allows you to crouch or stand. If you hit it twice in quick succession when you're looking in a direction, you can roll out of the way. A to jump. X is going to be your interact button. That lets you, loot weapon crates, operate things in the world. Let's see. Y changes your guns. The left bumper activates your power. So with this guy, I'm using overpower, and what you really notice about that is it deals a whole lot more damage with your weapons.
We're really lucky to be alive. The crash is horrifying.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and go into the menu here, what I was telling you earlier. Okay, so this is the world map. Now you'll see these little blue spaces here, these fast travel points. There are some of those scattered across the world. They let you jump around a lot quicker. Those are mission objectives. The orange guys there. You'll see these white guys, merchants for supplies. That thing's wow. So this is like the 4th character I've created with the game. I never noticed that there were merchants this close to the beginning of the game. That's great. Now, scattered throughout the rest of the world, you'll see there are other mission types here. There's a rampage mission, time trial mission. So you're usually like on an ATV or some sort of vehicle trying to get from A to B as fast as possible. Now, these are an exciting part of the game down here. You see these red circles on the map. These are Ark Falls, and they are the dynamic events in the world. So you could run up on one of these, and there could be anywhere from 20 to 200 soldiers, Ark Hunters, in these zones dealing with these giant shards that have fallen from the sky that are spawning enemies. And you get experience points and money and all that sort of thing for beating those. And they're a lot of fun. You get to see some really crazy big creatures there. So I will make note of one thing real quick. If we go to the Defiance store, I've already claimed them for my main character, but I did a lot of the these missions that are online, Ark Hunter missions, where you punch in a code and then you're rewarded with stuff. Now, as for the store, these are all microtransactions, so you can get more bits. That's what they call it for Microsoft points. So $5, that's 400 Microsoft points for 400 bits. And this is interesting too, because on the PC version, you are allowed to buy different amounts of bits. You have 400, 800, and 1200, I believe, on the PC version. I could be wrong about that, but it's basically $5, $10, or $15. That may be incorrect. But anyway, so the 400 bits there. Here's one thing that irks me about the game. Let me pull back out and show you this real quick. If I go to my inventory, or maybe not. There we go, character. Okay, so you'll see with my inventory down at the bottom, you've got your ego rating on the left, ego units, your script, and your inventory. Now, I am currently occupying 7 of 18 slots. Well, when you start the game, you only have 12 slots. Because I did some of those Ark Hunter missions online, it earned me an extra 6 slots. On the PC version of the game, I spent $5. I got 400 script, and for 360 script, I believe it is. Let's go back real quick and look into the store. This is one of my major irks with the game. Convenience. They call it convenience. Yeah, for 360 bits, you can buy 15 more inventory slots. So for $4.50, you can buy 15 more inventory slots. Well, I did that online, so it's credited to my account, I thought, but apparently it is character specific. So the PC character that has 15 extra character slots, none of my console game characters get that carried over. And they call it convenience, but I feel like they're kind of jabbing you here. There is no bank system at all in the game, so there is no permanent storage. What you have in your backpack is all you get, and that's a little bothersome to me. It's frustrating because, what if I find a gun and I don't want to use it now, but I might want to hand that over to one of my other characters on my account or something. That kind of bothers me. Now, the rest of the microtransaction stuff doesn't bother me one bit. You can pay real money, and most of this stuff is just for looks. Some of it looks pretty cool. I think that heavy trooper gear looks pretty awesome, actually. But you know, 880 points, so that's $11 just to look like that. If somebody wants to do that, if they're into their character, more power to them. I'm more than happy to let a company support themselves that way. But when it starts digging into my gameplay experience, it really bothers me to do that. But anyway, okay, so we got that. We'll head on down. I believe I've got a vehicle. Yeah, I do. Okay, so up on the D-pad uses the vehicle. Help us real quick. Jump on our vehicle. Alright, the right trigger goes on the vehicle. I like this. You can actually smack into stuff and kill it. You'll be awarded XP for it too. Roll down off of it. Dispatch a couple guys.
Oh no, this person didn't make it out alive. I'm detecting a fading ego signal, which means this must have been a fellow Ark Hunter. I'm receiving several Von Bach Industry signals. One of them has to be him. Let's hurry and check them out.
Alright, we'll get to the next point real quick. So up here is a city.
This expedition is in serious jeopardy if we fail to find Mr. Von Bach. He's the only one with the knowledge to unlock the secrets of the Ark Core.
Alright, so I guess we'll head on here this first quest here. You see we got 4 points to go to. You can kind of stuff around in midair. I love that you can dive here.
This is not Mr. Von Bach's body. This is a tragedy.
Stop
I'm
talking
estimating the
and get
death
over
count
here.
to be
I
at
need
least
your help.
300.
You can run around. And you got your
Enemies
radio
incoming!
talking to. It's just like your standard first-person shooter with the
This is a
Firing!
deceased Von Bach Industries technician.
sat behind cover like
I
you
fear the
could in
worst.
Gears of
We may
War
have
or
lost
something like that,
everyone.
but you can duck behind cover if you want to make yourself a smaller target.
This is
A
the
lot
head of the
cover in game
security
is
team.
destructible, though.
If he didn't make it, then what hope does Mr. Von Bach have? My DNA scan says this is not Mr. Von Bach, but VBI employee number 130. That's not good. She was extremely important to this expedition. Whether Mr. Von Bach is alive or dead, he doesn't appear to be near the crash site. I think we're going to need some assistance in finding him. I'm receiving an SOS
Early
from
on,
Captain
this is
Grant
probably
now.
one of
I'll
my
patch it
favorite
through.
things to do, and this is goofy, but it's
Repeat.
it's
All
fun.
unarmed and injured survivors, get to cover and stay put. We will find you.
There you go, and so you get a pursuit update for it. That's fun. You can
All combat
you
capable
can
survivors,
find new weapons
report to
and
the
things like that.
emergency HQ at the New Freedom Rally Point. ASAP.
Hey, Ark Hunter. Did you get that EREP message? Meet me at the rally point.
I want to know why EREP's here. Let's find the man in charge.
One of my favorite things about this game.
Repeat. The New Freedom has gone down. Heavy casualties suffered. Does anyone
is the
copy?
storytelling.
Captain Grant, sir. The terraforming interference
Keep
is...
trying, Corporal. You keep talking to that thing until your voice gives out. Do you understand?
Sir.
I recognize you. You're one of Von Bach's Ark Hunters. But who are you? And what are you doing in my base of operations?
Name's Cass. Wait, did you just say Von Bach? As in Bombach Industries? The dude they call Death's Merchant? What exactly is going on
It's
here?
none of your concern, miss.
Sir, we have at least 200 confirmed dead, and nearly twice that injured. With no chance of evac, we don't have nearly enough medical personnel or supplies, sir.
Recon spotted a rundown medical center nearby. Send one of your men to shake it down for supplies.
Yes, sir.
Sir, hostiles on the ridge are sniping the rescue team. Unless they can get into the Strato in the next 35 minutes. Sir, survivors on decks 4 through 7 will likely burn alive.
That will not happen, Sergeant. Pull everyone back, but you tell those men trapped on the Strato that we will get them out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Eisenhower! Those snipers used to be EMC. Just a bunch of bloodthirsty mutants now.
You're telling me that those things are Earth Military Coalition soldiers?
Yep. Apparently they didn't get the memo when that gig fell apart all those years ago. They think you're invading.
How do you know all this?
There's a lot of old EMC junk around here. The least of which is Project...
Yeah. Project Tranquility. I know all about it.
Humans and Votans living in perfect harmony. What a bunch of stucco.
Tranquility wasn't a combat operation. The mutants wouldn't have access to firepower capable of taking down a stratocarrier.
Nope. You're on your own with that mystery.
You, listen. No matter how much it pisses me off, protecting your arrogant boss is critical to this mission. If you help me bring some sanity to this mess, we can work together to find him. All right then. I need to get my rescue team into New Freedom immediately, so take care of those snipers. Where do you think you're going, miss? You're gonna tell me everything you know about this restricted area that you've been wandering around illegally.
Screw you, E-Rep.
Alright, there you go. You're awarded with a pistol straight off the bat. Let's go ahead and go equip that real quick. So you see, I've already got a pretty good variety of weapons in my inventory here. We've got a hot machine gun, submachine gun, pump shotgun. Now, one thing that's interesting about the inventory system, you can modify or break down weapons. You can put modifications on them, upgrade them, or take them down. If you got extra ego units, every time you level up, you're awarded an ego unit point. You can use it here to either buy new perks or upgrade perks you've got. If you're willing to spend the physical money, it does take physical money. You got to pay real money for it. But you can earn yourself a boost for experience for, I don't know what it is, an hour. Yeah, no, it's a day, 24 hours. So 24 hours of time, you get a 10% boost on your XP or your script or whatever. But it takes real money to do, so keep that in mind. If you don't mind spending real money, that's fine. As you use weapons more and more, you level up with them and make sure more efficient. You see, I'm already up to 18 inventory slots there, but as I said, you only start with 12, so that's a bummer. And it frustrates me that you only get, even though you pay real money for stuff on one platform, it doesn't carry over on your account. Keep that in mind. You might ask, why am I playing the game? Well, I got it on PC. The PC version's good. It looks better than this version.
I have some stuff that needs done, but unfortunately it's
But
outside
I
of
have
the
the
Earth
Xbox
Republic's
version
authority.
because I have friends that I want
Let's
to play
move.
with that are
I've
on
zeroed in on the
Xbox
objective.
that don't have a rig that can run it or anything like that. You see, I just picked up a quest on the fly there real quick. It does a good job of showing you, like, here's directly where you gotta go for this next quest, get there, get it done.
Let's collect that information.
So you get a few script here and there. Script is your primary form of currency in the game. really, when you break it all down, there are like 5 different kinds of currency in the game.
Excellent
I
job.
just got a weapon
Glad you're on
mod.
our side.
You have acquired a weapon mod. You can use it to personalize.
Like I said, the game feels great to play. I enjoy the shooting mechanics in it. Big open world, keeps it fun and interesting. And the TV show that this is going to tie in, you might be interested to know, is actually done by the same people that did Battlestar Galactica. Battlestar Galactica. Definitely ought to keep your eyes on this. We'll do the other side quest real quick before we move on to the main quest. And, you know, if you got friends, you can team up
Earth
with
Republic has a mission that needs seen to, but it has to be handled by an outsider.
Just with your friends, and
I know where to go.
there are a
Let's
few
roll.
game modes inside the game that allow you to do different things, like you do a team deathmatch. You can run instances. You and 3 or 4 friends get together and take on a boss, quest. You can form clans in the game.
Look out! It's an ambush! There's data we need, so let's get it. All targets are handled. Nice job.
You might say these are going by real quick, and they are, but like I said, they're just quick little side missions. Oh, crap.
Let's get these materials back.
That just never gets old.
Excellent job. Glad you're on our side.
You might see at the very bottom, on the bottom left, you know, you've got left bumper is your skill, right bumper is a grenade. You've got your weapon layout with how much ammo you've got, and then you've got at that very bottom, on the very bottom, let's see, I'll move so that you can see it, the yellow bars, and they'll work their way all across the screen. And that's your experience gauge that lets you know how close you are to leveling up. That's pretty standard for any MMO, but console players that aren't used to playing MMOs might not know what that is. So that's how close you are to your next ego point. See, I thought I saw. Yeah, there we go. I missed these the first time. These will let you find new weapons. I had never realized that you could buy gear here. Just wish. Oh, there we go. You can kind of pimp out. Now you look right there real quick. So let's see if I can sell some stuff real quick. And then I'll buy myself that City Survivalist head here. And that'll tell you, see on the right, Critical Force Barrel 1. It's worth 100 script, and it's only attachable to the Barrel 1 pistols. And depending on the pistol you get, you might not even be able to add that upgrade in. What we got? So I've got 1,200 script now. I'm thinking City Survivalist.
got a new
great
outfit.
control
You can
over
swap to it at any
customizability.
time.
But that's really kind of a minor gripe.
The rescue team can't move until you cross the valley and take care of the targets on that ridge.
Target destroyed.
This is our fight!
To destroy, and then we'll get to see this little mini boss here.
Target destroyed.
Oh, there's a timer before it explodes.
Target destroyed.
I wasn't standing right next to the dead bird thing earlier. So real quick, before this enemy pops out, well, no, never mind. I'm gonna try to equip a different weapon instead of that pistol I got on. A little bit meatier mutant. This guy's packing some heavy weapons.
Intruder!
So you
Defend
see
this
we got
position!
Troubles
Around!
So
Moving
I'm
forward!
not alone trying to fight these guys off. Another thing worth mentioning is, as with any third-person shooter, if you get but because it's set up like you've got, you know,
Send backup!
that took out quite a bit of my shield there. I can dodge and roll out of the way.
Armageddon, give up hope!
Let's try to they're not Sergeant Hunter over there. Oh, look, okay, there's a weapon. Parts of it.
Lane gun clear!
Yourself back up one time. So really, in my mind, this is a third-person shooter with MMO. It plays
Area
more like
secured.
a third-person shooter.
I think you and I have a
People
bright
that are
future together.
Playing those on the consoles would be
The rescue
just
team is
fine
clear.
right at home.
They're heading into the New Freedom now.
Just
Looks
gives
like
you a
you
little bit more
convinced
to
Grant
do,
that
in
us
my
Ark
mind.
Hunters can actually help out here.
Makes it
He
pretty
said you
fun.
can take one of the runners to get around. Pick it up at HQ on your way down.
If you're a
I'm gonna
fan
need
of
sturdier
MMOs,
boots
you don't
and a
like
lot more
third-person
guns.
shooters, this game because really the combat's all third-person shooter.
Nice. We have access to a runner now. You can use it whenever you want to get around faster.
One of my medics found some supplies at the Accord Medical Clinic, but he said there's mutants crawling all over the place. Get him in there so we can get that gear.
So our reward for completing that quest was a new vehicle, and I already had a vehicle because of the stuff that I completed through the website. But if you didn't, that would be your first chance to get a vehicle. Here we are, you know, we're only half an hour into the game, and we're already getting a vehicle. That's pretty cool, and I'll show you what that vehicle looks like that we're just working with. So there you go, it's like a heavy ATV. Pretty sweet. Drive it around. It's not as slick.
I'm picking up a distress signal from Captain Grant's men. They're in trouble. We better help.
For those of you wondering, like, is there chat in the game? Yes, there is. It's virtually non-existent right now. It's not a super active community. Here you can see, if you use the D-pad, left will bring up your quick chat menu, and let me jump off of this vehicle. You can do your emotes, greet,
I never thought I'd see someone as dangerous as me.
cheer.
You're a tough one, I'll give you that.
You can dance. Yeah, let's celebrate. Let's dance a little bit. There's a full-blown chat window there, and you can actually, if you got a keyboard, you can type that stuff in there. But really, the community doesn't use that a whole lot, even on the PC version, from what I've seen. See there, you can pull up the virtual keyboard and type out what you want. If it doesn't really seem like it's worth the time investment to me, but you know, if you've got some real questions, you don't have any way to get an answer, that might be a good way to go about it.
Pinned down!
I feel better already.
We've got hostile mutants moving in from the northeast.
You gotta scope quite a bit, you know. I mean, it makes me feel bad. If you're tired, you guys should just toss a grenade at it.
Mutants coming in from the west.
My shields are totally down right now, so it's even more.
You die!
Ability, where I took the overpower, you know, gives me those orange glowing fists. It's all about stealthing around, avoiding those enemies. One thing I mentioned earlier was the different multiplayer game modes. If you don't like the MMO aspect of it, you can always go play, you know, take a break, take a little bit of time to do some team deathmatch.
I feel better already.
Thanks for the assist. We'll get this truck running and meet you at the medical clinic.
Never gets old. If you don't like the ATVs, you can eventually get other vehicles as well. You can get trucks, cars.
The mutants have set up a roadblock. We need to take them out. Wait, the mutants rigged the bridge supports with explosives. The medics need to cross that bridge to reach the clinic. We need to stop the mutants before they destroy it. Target neutralized.
I'm going through this stuff, you know, pretty quickly, but I've run a little bit of this before. I did the review for Capsule Computers for this game. And you can check that out. That's actually live on the website right now.
The explosives are disarmed.
Head over there
Disaster
and see what I have
averted.
to say
Now let's meet up with the medics at
about
the
my
clinic.
impressions of the game.
Ark Hunter,
I would
we're in
love to get some
position, but
feedback
this
from
place
you guys.
is
See what you
crawling
thought
with more
about it.
mutants. We're going to need your help.
There's a challenge nearby. These tests of skill will allow you to compare your performance with other Ark Hunters.
Challenges include things like time trial, jumping on the ATV, going from point A to point B as fast as you can, or starting out in a specific area and trying to take out as many enemies as possible within a given amount of time.
There's medical supplies in there, but I can't get to them with these freaks around. Put these locators on the supplies, then come back and get me. Radios are down, and once the targets are cleared, fire a flare from the roof to signal the medical team. We'll secure the perimeter.
Let's find the medical supplies. Watch out for the mutants along the way, though.
So there you saw I blew up a barrel. You can use environmental things to help you out.
Nice. That is a good amount of supplies. Nice. That is a good amount of supplies. We got him! Nice work! Now let's get to the roof and signal the medics.
Stuff starts getting a little crazy up here. Numbers pop up every time you get a kill. It just strikes that reward zone in your head. Makes it a lot of fun. Just keep tearing through guys.
Tango in sight, advancing.
I guess it's
The
what
Earth
people
Republic
play
team
for
has
first
arrived.
shooters anyway, right?
Where'd they
all
get those
the growth
helicopters?
in Warlord.
Wait, those are mutants!
Help! This is not what I signed on for! Look for cover!
We need to clear this area of hostiles.
Shit! I've been hit! Right on! Yeah! Tango sighted! Oh! Shit! I've been hit! Right on!
Just a few more mobs to take out, and then we'll be
Tango
done with this
sighted.
quest.
I'm detecting more mutants on their way.
Got this! Tango sighted!
On occasion, these guys. Oh, that guy's elite. No wonder.
Duck and cover! Crap! Tango sighted! Got this! Crap! Tango sighted! Look for cover!
You're unstoppable! Good work. Area secured.
Hey, come back to the EREP circus tent. They're still having radio communication problems, and I can
There
help.
you go. We got a level up.
Judge
We
me
got
if you
plenty of
want,
experience.
but
we
there's
got
script to be
some
made
gear,
here.
and an ego point. So I'll go ahead and show you how those ego points are used. Alright. So here we go to our ego grid. We can look at all the skills that are around. Well, not sure what's wrong. Maybe it's a perk. I gotta jump into the perks. Okay, now it lets me get a little bit more in there. So you see, I've got access down to here. Aggressive defense is the one I have equipped right now. But you'll also see, I've got a second slot opened up, so I can equip a second perk now as well. Reviving another player charges yourself. Loot more ammo. I really like the sound of that skill. Dealing any damage recharges your ego power. Cooldown for 5 seconds. So we'll go with that. Oh, something else I mentioned earlier. Right now we only have the infantry outfit loaded out. See, it's a full body thing. Everything from the neck down is controlled by that one piece. And I would like the ability to say, okay, I want that shirt, I want those boots, I want those gloves, and that pair of pants. And it sounds probably a little girly. Oh, I want to dress up my doll that way. But when you invest time in a character like this, you want to be able to see them grow and change and look cool and feel like you had something to do with designing the way that worked. Alright, so what I'm going to head to now, let's see, Alright, right here, an episode mission. Now, like I said, the game ties in with the upcoming TV show that's going to air on the Sci-Fi channel. In America, it's going to air on April 15th. I believe that's a Monday at 9 p.m. Central Time. I'm not sure, but I think Australia may be airing on that Thursday after, Wednesday or Thursday. But the mission that I'm heading to right now, I'm going to show you guys, is an episode mission, and it takes place with some of the characters from the TV show. So you get to see some of those characters from the TV show right now.
I'm detecting incoming Arkfall debris. It's time to make some script.
These are both characters from the TV show. You'll get to see some of their
Antarctica could be right inside that Arkfall.
Not if we let them claim it.
Hey! This is our Arkfall. Find your... Wait, I remember you. You were on the Stratic...
Look out! They're all dead. Stop them! Nolan, look! Kill him!
No need to be greedy. Got trouble.
The Arkfall structure is unstable. If we can stand our ground long enough, it'll rupture open on its own. You've completed part of a pursuit.
That's all.
Finishing it will increase your power and allow me to unlock new functionality.
Yeah, I can.
Clear them out, and the Arkfall is ours.
How you doing over there, kiddo?
You said this would be easy.
That's all of them.
We've got mutated soldiers incoming.
So I've used assault rifles and I've earned my second level in it, so it makes me a little bit more proficient as I'm using assault rifles around the world.
Look out!
We got more hellbugs incoming.
That's it, kiddo.
Look out!
Much appreciated. Damn it! Get to cover! Damn it! I missed!
Our reaction within that crystal is growing out of control. Stay clear of it.
Come on, let's loot this thing before the vultures swoop in. This is fun, right?
I want to punch you. Hard.
Sure glad you made it off that stratocarrier. Name's Nolan. This little ray of sunshine is Arissa. We got a little job coming up. Maybe we'll be in touch.
We could use an extra pair of hands. If you're a fan of scripting, meet Arissa and me at the Crater Bar.
Alright, you'll see as a reward for doing that mission, that was a story mission, we got a new outfit. So I was talking about outfits a minute ago. Now we're going to be dressed a little differently. Got some leather duds going on instead of our military looking type gear. And that's what the you've got two different types of missions as far as main missions go. You've got your story missions that kind of tie in with the television show and their characters, and then you've got the story missions that run pretty much just true to the game. But I think those are going to play into the show as well. I'm not sure. So I've been broadcasting for almost an hour now. Wanted to give you guys a good feel for everything. Let you see a little bit more of the game, kind of how some of the mechanics work, how leveling up works, and the story missions, and some of the characters from the TV show, how you get around the world, and that sort of thing. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'd really appreciate it if you headed over to capsulecomputers.com.au, also capsulecomputers.com, capsulecomputers.asia, and read my review. Let me know what you think. Follow us on Twitter at Capsule Computer. You can follow me on Twitter at GamerJomo. You can see it above me right here at GamerJomo. It's Joemo. And be sure to check out the rest of our stuff on the website. We've got reviews going up. Man, we got probably a dozen or more reviews a week. We keep up with the news. We've got news constantly churning out. We've got anime news and anime reviews if you like anime as well. We got some great anime guys on staff, Luke, Travis, and a few of the other guys. I would highly recommend you check those guys out. Give them some love, and stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed.